Any sheriffs?
Hey, so just hang out right there and you'll be good.
I'll be good?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. You hang out right there and you'll be good too.
The Gresham guys are nice.
I know I am.
They
All
are
right.
nice. No, the Gresham guys, they're always polite. They tell you like where they're comfortable with staying, and I've never had the Gresham guys be mean to me.
Because you violate rights. Don't lie to the man. He said they like to film us. They're asses. Don't lie to them. Though.
Did he say that? They're asses? Did he say we're asses?
Hey, we're here to protect you because they like to shoot people. Because you shoot people. And he's black.
So here's the sergeant.
Either you stop or you leave.
He's talking to us. I'm engaging in him.
Either you stop or you leave.
Calm down.
These guys know.
Hey, Sergeant, how are you?
Really?
Or are you just officers?
You gonna walk up on me? Thank you.
I'm gonna walk up on you if I want to.
You wanna walk up on me? Come on, come on. You wanna walk?
Either you stop interfering with the people on the traffic stop, or you leave.
He engages me, so I engage back. That's
I know
it.
what the rule is. Okay, so I'm telling you to stop.
Okay, so when I was engaging, I was talking, he talked, I talked back. You speak, I speak back. There you go.
Then stop, and we're good.
All right, we're good.
Show them away.
You go walk away now.
Public storage.
Have a nice night. God bless.
Talk to these guys. They'll educate
I
you.
don't
He gave
like
us a
nobody.
safe spot. He said, "See, said stand right here, and you're good." And I'm good with that. You know. Yeah. Yeah. So always, like Gresham has always been nice to us.
It's not the position of the filming. It's the engaging
the
with the
talking.
people.
Okay. Right.
Well, if you talk to me, I talk back. That was all it was. I'm not gonna be rude.
You were rude to me, so you are willing to be
I
rude.
know. That's okay. That's cool. I'm not a gang member, so you don't have to come and acknowledge me.
I talk to all kinds of people, not just gang members.
That's good.
Or you get the last word, I see that.
Yeah, all right.
Crossfire.
Oh, civilians in the backdrop. We're the paparazzi. We're the paparazzi. Talk to Chris now. Oh, she knows Chris. That girl's hugging him.
Hey, Chris is a celebrity.
I always see Paul.
He's a celebrity too, a Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
For years.
Damn. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
What'd you say? She always sees Bob?
She always sees you.
You're famous, Bob.
I wanted to walk with him 181st. You want to follow me? Let's walk.
Walk over there.
No, if you say I'm going to walk everywhere you're going, I said, let's go.
See Kendrick?
He's like, I can't be in two places at once, motherfucker.
They just had a fun call in Portland.
A what?
A fun call in Portland.
Which was?
Some guy found an open backpack that's by itself.
Oh,
so
with
he-
all the grenades and shit?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah, I filmed the cop's tough book because it was open in his car and it said guy found grenades in backpack.
Yeah.
The bomb squad guy got there and looked at it, and it was like old hand grenades that were modified. They still looked like them, but they were like disarmed.
Like a nerd.
Yeah.
No, they said that they went out before, but they can't go off again.
That's what he means, a nerd. Yeah.
Okay.
They're like, but it looked like a real grenade.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna take the risk, you know.
Hell no.
I'll let those guys come out and X-ray it and do whatever they do. Hit it with some water.
I want the Sergeant Bradley. I want to take him for coffee because he was screaming at us.
The sergeant in charge of Bradley?
No, his name is
Sergeant
Sergeant Bradley.
Oh.
He was cranky on that scene.
Bradley,
Portland.
I don't know how you
It's
say his last
Portland.
name.
Do you know him?
I don't know.
He was screaming.
Is he a bomb squad guy?
No, he was a
It
sergeant.
was a sergeant on the scene that was holding it for the bomb squad guy.
I asked him to take
Were you
him for
guys too
coffee.
close with the cameras or something?
Something. There was yelling. I said I was going to file a complaint.
There was yelling.
And there was yelling. Whatever.
But they were
Par
taping-
for the course.
They taped it off, and then once we got there, they pushed us back more, and they were screaming, saying, "You get back now!" Like, hold on, calm down. Just because we get here now, you want to push it back?
I was trying to walk backwards as fast as I could for him. Like,
Well, sometimes, you know, with these bomb calls, like, even they'll tell us, turn off your radios,
right.
get off your phones.
Right.
Because the radio interference could, depending on what the device is.
Does
so maybe
radio
they-
interference come from a camera too?
I
don't know. I
Probably
don't-
not the old style cameras.
Right.
But
these
if that
digital
one's linked to the inner clouds, you
Yeah,
know.
mine does a GPS.
Okay.
down to like I think 3 feet or whatever.
That
It's got a
could.
GPS that transmits.
Any radio
Maybe, I guess
signal.
it's talking to a satellite.
Yeah, I love this camera. It's got so many fun little
I
features.
offered to take him to.
You guys have the same?
Yeah, it's same model.
How
Yeah.
come he's got stuff on top and you don't?
Bob's not just. This is for the mic, but I modified it to. Just for the spotlight. It's just for a microphone. Bob's got the same stuff. He doesn't have it attached. So
All right. That's it, man.
All right.
Yeah, I offered to take the sergeant. I say, can I take you to coffee one day? Because you know who I am, right? And he's like, nope. I was like, well, I'm trying to be nice.
maybe he doesn't think it's pretty.
Maybe he doesn't think you're fun.
He says he's
Yeah.
called a DA. And
Or maybe when you get like aggressive at the beginning, it's hard for people to back away from that.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
he was aggressive first, so I got back. I said, hold on now, calm down. We're just here to do our job. You're doing your job, we're doing our job. He started screaming, saying, get the fuck back now. Well, hold on now. Calm down.
You are aware that if you engage with the people on the driver's stop, that's interfering.
No, I already know. I've been doing this for over a year. I know. But he engaged, so I
realize
engaged
you
back.
have.
You know what I mean?
I'll ask you if you do that.
No, I know, yeah. I already know. Trust me.
I don't
I didn't come at your
I don't
order.
recall the ORS, but is it interfering technically? I don't recall the ORS, but is it interfering technically physical? Like, don't I gotta physically be in the way?
You don't.
Okay. I'm just
That is
curious.
a component of it.
Oh, okay.
You know how they have all the subsections?
Right, yeah.
That is
like
one
A,
of the
B, C, D, E,
Right,
F.
right. That is one of the subsections.
Okay. Is distracting you one of the subsections?
Yeah. So and part of that also remember is not just the letter of the law in the
It's
Oregon
also
Revised
the
Statutes. It's
opinion
the case law
on
from
the side in the break.
Yeah.
Oregon Supreme Court judges and all that
Right.
kind of stuff, and they've held that like if I'm engaging with the guy on the traffic stop or whatever, and you guys are yelling at him,
Okay,
hey, you don't have to say anything to them, and
Right,
fuck
yeah.
those guys, and you don't have.
That's interfering?
That's interfering.
Oh, okay.
Right. Like
Yeah,
repetitive
you can't
bad
talk.
Now, if we leave and you want to say, hey, did you know that you don't have to let them search
Right.
your car, blah, 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 that's fine. Because we're done at that point.
Well, it's kind of fine. There's another thing, and as us as YouTubers have to watch out for it. It's actually it's illegal to give legal advice about a car license. So I could say this is my
Yeah,
understanding
but come
of the law. Seriously, you can get
You're at a
for-
family Thanksgiving and Bob's sitting there
Right.
with his aunt Matilda.
I know that.
And Aunt Matilda
Right.
says, you know, Bob, you gotta
Sure.
really be careful when you talk to those cops
Right.
like that. That's legal advice.
I like to be super